Greeting, friends. How y'all doing? I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope y'all have a blessed evening. And also, I'm so thankful for a good day at work. And also thankful for a great steak dinner I had at Mark's Sea Grill with the steak being so delicious. If y'all looking for a good steak house in Columbus, Georgia, just check out Mark's Sea Grill and tell them that your friend Ryan sent you. And let's get started with our night's message. David's plan for the temple, 2 Samuel 7, 1 Chronicles 17. Now that David was king, he had a fine palace. Then he realized that although he had a wonderful place to live, God's special book of laws, the ark, was still living in the tent. This didn't seem right. That very night, God spoke to a man called Nathan in a dream. Nathan was a holy man, a prophet, living in David's court. I am tired of living in a tent. God said, go and tell David, the king, to build me a fine house of cedar wood. Nathan and David both thought that building a temple for God was a good idea. They drew up plans to make sure that everything would be just as God wanted it. But then David started to enjoy being king and all the wealth and power that came with it. He forgot how much God had done for him. He stopped listening to God and behaved in ways that made God angry. The prophet Nathan saw what was happening and told David that he had done wrong. He gave David a message. God had decided that it would be David's son, not David himself, who would complete the building of the temple. David was very sad about this. He told God he was sorry. Then he continued working on the plans and writing hymns to be sung in the temple one day after his son became king. Hope y'all got your use out of the story. Here's the book that came out of it. Here are the illustrations of the story, wherever. And hope y'all enjoy the story, wherever. And also you could tell me what you think of the story by shoot me a text and stuff, and shoot me a text. And also if you have a prayer request, just shoot me a text. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. God bless. And before I leave, let me show you this neat light that a friend of mine made out of an old fan. That's so neat, wherever. And just he took the blaze off and put the light bulbs on the wheel or stuff. I'll show you what it looks like. Y'all gonna be amazed about this light. It was actually an old fan. Here it is. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Amen. And want to say hello, Snoopy? Say hi, Snoopy. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Amen.